For over a decade, Cloudflare has been helping websites and web applications remain secure, reliable, and fast enough in the internet. No wonder their mission is simple: to help build a better internet. So whether you're a technical person or a non-technical person, having a clear understanding of how Cloudflare works will help you make better choices in ensuring that either your website, your online store, or your web application is secure, reliable, and fast. I'll be explaining to you with a simple diagram. This diagram is actually from geeks4geeks.org. Now, first of all, what you need to know is that Cloudflare is a network. A network of what? A network of servers or web servers. So first of all, you need to understand what a web server is. Now, I'm going to use simple terms to make you understand. Let's say you have an office in an estate. In an estate, there are different buildings, each building with their own space. So in an estate, you could have 20 to 100 buildings. So your office could be one building, you do understand, and you have another building. So a server, it's more like the estate. You get? A server is the estate, and your website is your own building in the estate. So there are businesses who are able to say, I want to ensure I have my own estate. Nobody shares my estate with me. And so that's why you have large corporations who have their own single servers. And it's possible even on the internet to have your own estate, not to share it with anyone. Well, this explanation is not for the purpose of this video, but I hope you just get that point of a server, it's an estate. Your website is a building in an estate. So you could have 20 to 100 buildings in an estate. But remember, a server is an estate. And that building could be your office or your shop. Now, what Cloudflare does, it's simple. Let's say my office is located in an estate in Nigeria, and I have a customer who wants to buy my products in Nigeria. What they have to do is, let's have a scenario where that there is no anything like logistics. What happens is that my customer would have to spend time to come over. If he's in London, he's going to come from London to Nigeria. You don't understand? So that means he's going to spend a lot of time coming to Nigeria to get my product or to get my service. And what Cloudflare does, it's simple. Since you have an office in Nigeria, it replicates that office in Nigeria to London. So that someone who needs my product in London, they don't need to come to Nigeria. They will just easily get it there in London. That's how simple Cloudflare does. So Cloudflare replicates your office in several locations. So it's how the internet works. When you have a website in a web server, actually servers are located in different locations online. So that's why when you want to buy a hosting, you are usually asked, which location do you want to choose? So usually the popular locations online is Europe and America. So if you are in Africa, the best place is actually in Europe. Europe is closest to you than America. Now, what Cloudflare does is wherever you buy your server, your web server, wherever your website is hosted, if you use Cloudflare, it just ensures it replicates your website on different locations so that it is easily accessible. So if you host your website in London, in Europe, it will replicate it in US so that someone who is in the US can quickly access your website. And that is how simple it is. And another thing you then know about Cloudflare is that not just that it gives different locations, another thing it ensures that malicious bots or attackers are not able to access your network. So what that means is Cloudflare acts like as extra security on your different locations, not just on your web server, that's your main office, but your branch offices you have all over the world. That's where your temporary website are stored all over the world. Cloudflare still protects it. So if an attacker, a spammer or malicious bot try to infiltrate your website, Cloudflare blocks them. That's what it does. And when you look through the Cloudflare Edge here, which I want to explain, and the client. The client is your customer who needs to access your website. What it does is it ensures that your client passes through a safe network. You understand? To ensure that everything is okay. It ensures that it doesn't have any issues. And also what it does is the Cloudflare Edge ensures that it accesses the pages faster. So that's where the Cloudflare network actually operates. Since the Cloudflare network has different branches of your website in different locations, with the aid of this Cloudflare Edge is able to detect where your client is, and they will quickly serve your client with the nearest location. So even though it has several networks, Cloudflare Edge ensures to quickly determine, oh, where is this client from? Are they coming from Africa? Are they coming from London? Are they coming from US? Wherever they are coming from, Cloudflare quickly gives to them that closest location so they can easily access your website, and not just easily. And Cloudflare also ensures that this client is coming through without any harm. In other words, they are safe. They are not coming with any spam, coming with any virus. That is what Cloudflare does. So this is how simple actually Cloudflare works. You don't understand. And Cloudflare has several plans. The popular plan is a free plan, which many of us do use. But the thing is, if you are serious, just as Cloudflare says, for the free plan, it's for personal or hobby projects that aren't business critical. And even with this, it actually do work well. And you could then move to Pro if you see that possibly you have a website you want to ensure it's secure, perhaps an information website or an online store. You could go for the Pro. You don't understand. And if you see that you want to ensure that your website is secure, if possibly you run a web application, a SaaS, then you could probably go for the business plan itself. Here they are quite expensive, but the thing is, security, reliability, and speed cannot be gotten at a cheap cost. You have to pay for it. But one of the beautiful things too I got to find too as I use website hosting companies is that of Cloudways. Cloudways actually offers, I don't know how they came up with a partnership or sort of, but Cloudways actually offer Cloudflare Enterprise. Cloudflare Enterprise, they do offer it. And if you see right here, you see the cost of Cloudflare Enterprise. It's even custom. So let's say it's even about $200 per month. So Cloudways have come with a plan, whereas since they partnered with Cloudflare, they are able to offer the business suite at a cheaper cost for just one domain, about $5 per month. That's actually a win-win situation. So, but that determines that you have to use Cloudways. But I'll talk about Cloudways in some other videos. But what you should just know about Cloudways is that it's a cloud hosting platform where it gives you that reliability to that speed, that security on your website. But Cloudflare adds an additional security level. So by default, every hosting is secure. You do understand, reliable and fast. But Cloudflare makes it more secure, makes it more reliable, and makes it faster. That's it. And that's all the plan we have for our business, is to ensure that it is more secure than we think, more reliable than we think, and faster than we think. And so it's a good partnership. So if you want to ensure that you have a secured website, you could go for the free plan of Cloudflare. But if you think that you would want to try out Cloudflare Pro, you could actually pay. But if you want to try out Cloudflare Enterprise, then I would just suggest, if it's a website or an online store, then you should actually go with Cloudways instead. Cloudways, their plan starts from as low as $11 per month, and getting a Cloudflare Enterprise with just $5 per month, so that's actually about $16 per month, and so it saves you a lot of cost compared to buying it directly. So there are some nuances around that, but I have tested it and it actually works and it's beneficial. So whatever platform you would want to use, you want to use Cloudflare directly, no problem, or you want to go through Cloudways so that you could get the benefit, there is no problem. But this is just me explaining to you the benefits of Cloudflare. I hope this has been helpful. I know the video may have been long, but I did this to ensure that people really need this, understand how Cloudflare is and the benefits. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for staying to the end. And if you loved what I just explained here, please help me share to those who would actually need this technical knowledge. Yeah, that's it.